Good evening, YTPC family. I hope everybody is doing amazeballs tonight. Long day at work, but I was excited because I watched our USPS driver drop a box on our porch, and I went to track the package, and sure enough, guess what showed up today? The Savinelli Alligator Elegance Red 202E. This thing got a lot of really good reviews. Comes in a nice little bag with a good booklet, QR code if you'd like to scan that. Gives you a little little booklet of over the year 2025 pipes options, like some pouches, lighters, tins, look like ceramic tin, cool stuff. You guys are probably going, I've seen that. Break out the pipe and smoke it. So let's see what this thing looks like. You can see the woodworking on that, the texture, and hopefully you can, I'm doing this the wrong way, see if you can figure out the size. The bowl is pretty small, but it's a narrow chamber. But let me know what's your go-to ribbon for small chambered pipes. Tonight I'm gonna do the gravity fed method of the glorious Cornell and Diehl Steamworks to see what this thing does when I load it up. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to get the pipes from Tortuga Estates pipe. Man, those things are going to be awesome. And I've got a couple of tins that I'll talk about here in a little bit on the way. Hopefully they'll be here maybe Thursday of this week. All right, Steamworks and the new Alligator Elegance Red. You know, I use AI a lot, and I posed some questions to AI about this pipe, the two pipes that I'm getting. About the tobaccos that work best. And it's really cool if you're interested. Many of you probably already have your ideas of what you want going in this pipe and that pipe. Like the Shepherd Piper, he knows what he wants to use in that pipe. It's the Virginias and whatever. But it really is good. It's spitting out the best pipes because it knows the dimensions of this pipe in the other two pipes that I ordered, the Rat Ray and the DB. What flavors will really excel in the pipe based on the size, the depth of the bowl, the width of the bowl. So if you're interested, hit me up with some comments and I'll post some of the prompts that I put in there. I use Perplexity all the time. And the reason I use Perplexity.ai is because Perplexity uses the databases from ChatGPT and Gemini. So you're getting kind of 3-in-1. I will say, I get more, and it could be because it's a new pipe, but I get more flavor profiles in this. Steamworks is just delicious. Like the DB Design Berlin Mariner 20 that I got from wait, that's not the, I'm sorry, from Tortuga Estate. It says that ribbon cut or rub flakes, Steamworks, Mac Baren HH Pure Virginia, Peterson University Flake, fits the medium narrow chamber perfectly. Filter catches extra moisture from vapor fermentation. Tell me what you think about that thought from Mr. Perplexity. Sorry, I've got a couple of notes here because I really wanted to pick y'all's brain. The Peterson Dracula Rusticated XL90 that I've just have really appreciated per the advice of Alistair in his videos. Flake Vapors, Steamworks, folds or rub outs beautifully into the wide pot mouth. The thick briar dissipates the heat from fermented Perique spice. Expect full prune and earth notes without bite. Straight Virginias like Peterson Flake, Mac Baren HH. Due to the deep chamber, lets grassy citrus sweetness develop fully. Peterson mixture 965 Presbyterian mixture. And Peterson Deluxe Navy rolls. The Rat Rays Mary 163. It says that it is a Tortuga. Hit me up and tell me if you have contradicting thoughts than Mr. AI does. Excuse me. Rat Rays Mary 163 is a slim, elegant billiard. Lightweight, around 25 to 30 grams. With medium walls, perfect for ribbon cuts and rubbed out flakes that burn cool in a short 30-45 minute bowl. Steamwork, Mac Baren HH Pure Virginia, Rat Rays Howl O the Wind, WYND. Narrow character demands full crumble. Ribbon English, Samuel Gowith, 757 answers. Dunhill 965. And the Latakia smoke develops evenly without bite. Filter smooth draw. And they mentioned Cornell and Dill Yorktown. And this is a mellow body suit. And I have not tried most of those. But I have added quite a few things to my wish list for the tobaccos that I want to try. I have on the way Captain Earl's Honor Blend and Peterson Sweet Killarney and Eric Stockabee 4th Generation 1882. And like I said, I'm hoping these will be here this week. They should be hopefully around Thursday, maybe Friday. I'm really enjoying being able to build thoughts around the pipes and the tobaccos that may go with them the best, that smoke the best. I'm starting to learn a lot of those things around the shape of the bowl, the depth of the bowl, and how the tobaccos react to that bowl size. So that's been really fun to do. And again, I think you can really utilize AI to help build your portfolio, if you will. You tell it what pipe you have, it'll tell you the tobaccos that best fit it, and you can try those and see if it works and see if the output from AI was right. Or you can put in, I am smoking this pipe. How does this pipe react to this tobacco? Cornell and Dill Steamworks, and it'll spit it out. And you may already know because you've smoked it 1 or 10 times. But I'm really finding the enjoyment in immersing myself and getting better and smarter at doing this. I try to use tools to tell me how to do better videos. I really don't want to get too overcomplicated with the video. I want to just be, or I want my videos to be as organic as possible and not get too wackadoo, if you will. But tell me what you think of the pipe, if you would. Tell me about if you've used this before, this pipe. If you've used some of those tobaccos that I mentioned, the Eric Stockabee 4th Generation, the Peterson Sweet Killarney, Captain Earl's Honor Blend. Tell me what you thought about them. Because, you go to smokingpipes.com, you pull up that tobacco tin, you scroll down, and it's got a 4.3, 4.5, 4.8 score. And it'll be 4 stars, 4.5, 3 stars, 1 star. I mean, it's just, I think it goes back to that video that I did about food flavors that can affect your palate when you smoke. I think you smoke something that's a little rich, a little sweet, and you ate something that's spicy, Mexican food or something. I think it can alter that taste on your tongue. But everybody let me know. As I always say, I love the YTPC community. I've really enjoyed doing my videos. I really appreciate all the likes, the subscribers, all the comments that people hit me up in the community section. The poll that I did the other day, if I can pull it up quickly. I needed some opinions on some next tobaccos to try, and right now, Hearth and Home 10 to Midnight and Cornell and Deal Star of the East and Star of the East flakes are dead even at 33%. Captain Earl's 10 Russians and GLP's Gaslight are both at 17%. Go figure. So if you want to post and vote on one of those, I would greatly appreciate it. I hope everybody is doing awesome. Relaxing with a great pipe, a new pipe, their favorite tobacco or a new tobacco. Let me know how you're doing. And as I always say, you know it, say it with me, be great.